Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host. My name is Alex and you are watching the official Barrett Fragrances YouTube channel. Today, so let's just revisit this. Last week, Monday through Friday, I wore 5 of the most masculine fragrances from the house that I have in my collection that I feel I need to discuss with you and see if this is something that you've either already picked up, you're looking at, maybe I can help you make that decision, and maybe you're ready to buy your next fragrance from Barrett based off this video. So having said that, let's roll the intro. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, welcome back. So again, my name is Alex. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, showing support, sharing it. We appreciate it very much. Like I said in the intro, last week, Monday through Friday, I wore some of the most masculine fragrances that we have to offer here in the house. As I don't have every single one in my possession here in this state yet, the 5 that I have are pretty damn good. So let's talk about it. The first one I wore on Monday is going to be Heartwood. And now Heartwood is Ross's version of Tom Ford's Oud Wood. So I want you to imagine Oud Wood, but ramped up and thicker and sweeter. Oud Wood is very effervescent and light and airy, but it has that masculine appeal. Ross took that and it just turned up the volume. It turned up the EQ of the notes. And really what I get from this is just a little bit sweeter, a little more sexier. Like he made it sexier somehow. Sweeter, more dense. It's gonna have that oud, fresh, clean soapiness on this fragrance in particular, like Oud Wood has. It's not skanky. It's not got that ickiness. It's very versatile and wearable. You can wear this as a date night fragrance. It's got that sweetness to it. It's got that appeal to it. And you can wear this to the office. I wore it to the office numerous times. So this one was really, really good. I did not get any compliments that day. My wife is not the biggest fan of masculine men fragrances. So she wasn't a huge fan when I wore this, but that's all right. She had a heck of a week last week because of this video. But so number 1 was Heartwood. Number 2 from last week on Tuesday, I wore a Sauvage fragrance, but not a Sauvage fragrance. I wore Ross's interpretation of Sauvage Elixir, and we call that Untamed Elixir. Somehow, by the grace of God, Ross made this even stronger than the original. So we're gonna... It has got that prominent, almost that licorice anise note up top. It's got that thing that the original has. It's got that oomph. It's very masculine. I wore this, I think only 2 sprays, and I could smell it radiating all day long. This did last quite a long time. I would say probably in the realm of about 8 to 10 hours. Because I only had 2 sprays, but what I've put on my usual 5 or 6, I would have been blasted out of this, out of this world. So, it's very, very good. To me, it's incredibly close. I mean, past close. Like it's what Dior Sauvage is, but even stronger. So, if you like that strength, if you like that appeal, this might be the one for you. It does dry down a little differently than the original. This one dries down almost a little bit sweeter, which I like that more. So that is Untamed Elixir by Barrett Fragrances. All right. On Wednesday, I went with a fragrance from the house that I've enjoyed a lot. And it's got that masculine, sexy appeal to it, but it's very, very herbal and it's very green. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Green Hills. And that is Ross's version of Green Irish Tweed from the House of Creed. Is this close? Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very close. Very, very close as in like, it's just stronger. It's just stronger than what you get with Creed. And the initial blast of Creed is beautiful and luxurious. You're getting the same wear here out of this. In fact, to me, it's almost ramped up so much that it's a little bit more green, almost a little bit more herbal, but it dries down with the ambergris and all that sexiness, the bass notes. It dries down like that, and it's really, really versatile for that reason. Shout out to my wife, who did not like any of these because, like I said, she's not into masculine fragrances. She thinks this one smells like Green Irish Spring soap. I was like, oh my god, no. But this is fire, guys. This is really, really good. This is comparable to the original. This is gonna last 4 times longer than the original. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, this lasted on me all day. I had to shower it off. So definitely want to recommend that. It's Green Hills. It's gonna be Creed, Green Irish Tweed, Ross's Virgin. Move on into Thursday. Thursday, I wore a fragrance that I knew was gonna get me some looks from the wife because the heat in Portland is anywhere between 80 and 95 right now. It's very hot. And a lot of these fragrances, not a lot of people would reach for in the high heat. I know I wouldn't, but after last week, I might be reaching for a lot of these in the high heat. So, number 4, or Thursday's wearing, is going to be Daddy. I love this bottle. The silver with the black and the white contrast, and the color, the actual juice, is like that light purple. Insane. So Daddy is a Tom Ford, another Tom Ford. Ross does incredible jobs with Tom Fords especially. That's ombre leather. And ombre leather is obviously a leather fragrance. It came out in 2016. It was called Ombre Leather 16. It was in the private line. Then went into the, I forgot what it's called, but the more, easier to get line that you can find anywhere right now. Sephora, Ulta, online, anywhere you want. Ombre Leather is a little spendy. You're looking at, I'm going to say about $90 to over $100 just for the small little 50s. So it's a good chunk of dough. But what we offer you is the exact same experience. Like, word for word, note for note, exact same experience. Leather, tumbled, light, rough. Leather, tumbled, light, rough. You're a badass. You're wearing this. I was radiating in the heat. I put 2 sprays right here. I was just pumping out leather and sex appeal. It was 85 or 90 out that day. My wife is like, oh my God. I was like, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. It's masculine fragrance week, baby. And we're just gonna have to get used to it. So that was Daddy from Barrett Fragrances. You guys, Daddy is incredibly good. Don't waste your money on ombre leather. Grab Daddy. And also, a shout out to my wife. She named this fragrance. She named it. All right, guys. So Friday, this is my last wearing on my masculine fragrances of the week. Friday, I went ahead and went with Honeyfields. And for those who don't know, this is actually... This release came out over a year ago now, back when the house had 5, 6, or 7 fragrances, and this is Ross's version of Naxos from Xerjoff. And what I get from this is I get a very nice sweet honey accord. You get a little bit of tobacco. And I feel like almost for a second you get this menthol feeling of menthol in the initial blast. It's very light and effervescent. It's very sexy and appealing. In fact, quite a few reviewers have talked about Honeyfields. It's very appealing. I mean, there's no reason to spend hundreds or, you never know how much it's going to cost for a Xerjoff. But no reason to spend that much when you can spend X amount for this, let alone get our travel size versions right there. I mean, like 10 milliliters of that. I mean, you're good. You're good. This is very nice. This is sexy. I've actually worn this to work before. When I worked in the bank, in a small banking branch, I wore this. And I wore 1 spray on my chest because I was kind of new. I wasn't sure if I was going to, make the branch feel like, well, this guy's wearing fragrances. But it's great. It's sexy. It's appealing. It's versatile. it's going to set you apart from everyone else. That's what I will tell you right now. It's going to set you apart. You're going to smell sweet and sexy. You're not going to smell the same as all the other guys there. You're going to smell really good. Longevity was incredible for me. I'm going to say about 9 or 10 hours until I washed it off. All of these, you have to understand with Barrett, with the house that Barrett offers, it's all extrait de parfum. So you're looking at insane amounts. He has personally told me he's worked on some up in the 40 to 50% perfume oil realm. I don't know if he put those out. There was just discussion we had, but it is incredible. You know, you have Reflection 45, Interlude 53. You have those big heavy duty brands pushing out massive parfum concentrated oils. And Ross is running 20 to 30% oils. And you have this light effervescence feeling from them. And that's really hard to grasp when some fragrance houses that do extrait are so heavy, so weighed down, such a skin scent, unless you're right here. So definitely worth checking out, you guys. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope that helps you with, you know, versions that we have to offer that are masculine. These are all masculine. Again, like other videos you've heard me talk about, you can wear whatever the hell you want. Wear whatever you want, whenever you want. But these are 5 very masculine-oriented, man of man, men of men, rock and roll fragrances that I have in my collection. Would I wear them again? Absolutely, you guys. You feel very cool in these. Like a badass in these. So, hope that helps you shed some light on the 5 fragrances that I had that were all masculine. Other than that, have a great day. Appreciate your time watching, sharing, commenting, and engaging. There are quite a few fragrances in the line that I did not mention. Doesn't mean I don't like them. It just means that I stuck with these 5, and I might just do this again in the future. I might do gourmand. I might do unisex. I might do female. Maybe my wife will wear 5. I don't know. We'll get back on there and let you know. All right? So enjoy it. Look good. Smell good. Be good. Talk to you soon.